Hello everyone, in this tutorial we'll be coding the keyboard input for the engine. So let's get started. So first of all we need to tell the GLFW how to handle the keyboard input. Okay. To do that we are going to call GLFW set key callback, where the first argument is the GLFW window and the second argument it's a function. Okay, it will be a function that tells how the GLFW will handle the keyboard input, and this function will be in the key listener file, keylistener.hpt hash pragma plus namespace key listener. We are using a namespace instead of a class because this will be basically a static class. So namespace does the work. And now we're gonna need a key listener listener.c++ file that includes the keylistener.hpp, where the namespace is keylistener. And now we're gonna need the function. So let's go get function. Just search for this input. We need the input guide, key input, and is this function in her? We're gonna need. So let's put function in her inside the namespace. We need the keylistener.hpp file having this function declared. So let's declare the function, and we also need the glfw3.h. We need glfw to do this. Let's write key code instead of key. It's more specific. And what is in her is if we press the key E, so if the action is pressing the key E, so let's go with Ustream and print an hello world. Okay, and hello world. And now we go to the window, and the function is key listener. We need to include the key listener. Key listener. Let's go call the key callback function. And now everything will work as expected, I think. Let's run to see. Okay, the window appears. And now if we click in the E key, hello world. Okay, pressing many times, hello world. Okay, this is how we're gonna handle the input. Now let's program this for all keys. For all keys, so we are going to use an array of booleans. So let's create the array. Oopsie, it's not in her, it's in her. And we're gonna do an anonymous namespace because we don't want this. The arguments I'm going to put in her can be accessed outside key listener namespace. So let's go ahead. First, let's declare a const int number of keys. That will be 350. 350 because if we search for GLFW input keys, keyboard keys, you can see that we have 348 combination patterns. That is what we are looking for. So I'm going ahead with 350. Let's declare a boolean of keys. So with 350 booleans, all of them starting with false. And now we're gonna write some methods. That will be bool isKeyPressed, bool isKeyDown, and bool isKeyUp. So this one happens every time that a key is being held or is pressed. This one happens just one time when we press the key, and this one will happen when we release the key. So hold key, action when holding key, action when pressing the key, and action when releasing the key. So let's go ahead, let's program these methods. But before we program these methods, let's prepare this for the array. So if it has been pressed, we do one thing, else if action is GLFW release, we're gonna do another thing. We don't need IOStream anymore in here. So when an action is when a key is pressed, we're gonna do keys, key code receives true, and here we're gonna do keys, key code receives false. So when we press I'm gonna explain it better in the future. Just keep in mind that this will be the how we're gonna make the hotkeys pressable. And a thing that I want you to know is just this. You don't have to write this, okay? Just to show you a thing. Just a very quick example. So this is what we have in here, okay? I forgot to show you an important thing. So if we press E key, hello world. Now let's replace this GLFW key E with this number in here, okay? And we go ahead, and now we press the E key, and it works because 69 is the index of the E key, okay? So if we want a key, if we want the A key that is 65, we go in here, we do 65, and it will be hello world. Let's press the E key. Oh, A key, sorry. Press A key and it works. So this is how this array will work. Now let's do bool isKeyPressed int key code. I forgot to add in here the int key code. And let's if key code is less than number of keys, that means the array isn't on the index out of bounds exception, and so we can return here's key code, else we return false. And now if we go to the window.c++, in here, if key listener, we have to, oh, it is already included. If key listener is key pressed, GLFW key A, we're gonna do standard cout pressing a key, new line, and we're gonna remove this thing in here. We don't need this anymore, and we run. And if we press the A key, oh, we are pressing the A key. Nice. Okay, it's working. So how this works is now what I will be explaining. So basically, when we do isKeyPressed, we go with the int key code. Since we are pressing on A key, it will be 65 key code, I think, 65 key code, and we will be accessing the keys array into the 65th index. No, sorry, to the index 65. And so the index 65, when we press, when we press, it will be true. If we press the A key, it will be true, and we return that thing in here. It's just that. It's simple as that. Now let's do these two other functions. Copy, paste. I don't want this comment in here. And now we are going to create an bool last keys, number of keys that will be all false, and we are going to make a new function that will be void update. So we update the last keys. Last keys will have the previous data of keys in the previous frame. Void update for int I receiving 0 while I is less than number of keys I++, and last keys on the index I will receive the keys data of the index I. Let's call in her in the end of the loop listener update. And now let's program these two functions in her. If key code is less than number of keys, I'm gonna return keys key code and last keys key code with the exclamation. Otherwise, we return false. In here, we're gonna do pretty the same. Key code less than number of keys. Return not keys of the index key code, and last keys of the index key code. Otherwise, we return false. Now let's test this. This will be S key, that will be isKeyDown, pressing. I'm going to change this to holding A key, and isKeyUp, GLFW key D, released D key. Let's run. And if we press the A key, we are holding A key. If we press S key, it just happens one time, as you can see. And if we press the D key, it will happen when I release the key. So I'm going to release now the D key. Okay, I'm going to press and now release, and it works. Okay, I am going to give you a homework that will be bool is keybind down int key code int mode. So basically you're gonna write a function so you can press also the engine can detect when you do something like control A or control D. And basically is that this is your homework. Thank you for watching and see you in the next tutorial. That will be we will be correcting the homework, of course, and we will be coding the game loop. So thank you for watching. If you want to learn how to program a game loop, watch the next episode and see you.